Hey guys, it's Bethany. This is sort of an impromptu video because I'm actually a part of a group called Tricksters and Company, and this Facebook group is specifically tailored towards kids and parents for trichotillomania. And it just dawned on me that most of the support groups out there are basically just for people who have been going through this for quite a long time. Um, and it made me just think, like, hey, why why aren't we focusing on like the root of the cause almost? Like, we all stemmed from this. We were all kids once going through this. So why aren't we focusing on the kids? You know? Why aren't we here supporting them and sharing what we know because we've been through it for so many years? And I think that's really important because I would assume, and that's going off, what I have experienced, we didn't have that kind of support when we were first going through this. And for us now, years later, maybe some of us are still struggling, but either way, I'm sure that it has taken years and years and years to find any help and what has worked for us, what has not worked for us. It's a long, very lonely, emotional process. So I figured, like, first of all, why is this such a taboo subject? It's so hidden. No one is talking about it openly in the public. Everything about trichotillomania is so private and secluded. And then the kid aspect of it is just completely non-existent as far as I'm concerned. And that's where I feel like we need to make our focus is these kids, because if we can help them, then maybe there will be less of us going on 20, 30, 40 years worth of pulling. You know, we've all been there. We've all been that kid. And we all wish we would have had this type of support at that time and all of these useful tools and all of that. And I just feel like that's something that's just not addressed. And I know that my channel is mostly for people who have been struggling for quite some time, but why not put this out there? Because I was a kid once. I struggled and didn't know what it was, thought I was alone, didn't even know there was a name for it at one time. That's all these kids these days. That's who we were at one point in time. Every single one of us. So I think it's really important to address that. So I'm part of a Facebook community. It's a trichotillomania support group, and there's a mom who is fantastic. I wish I had this much support, encouragement, and investigation like this when I was her daughter's age. But she has actually gone the extra mile, and she's created her own trichotillomania support page specifically for children, kids, teens, and also parents. A support group. So it's for kids, teens, and their parents to, get support, knowledge, advice, love, comfort, everything, without the typical, I would say, the regular trichotillomania support group stuff where it's like, we're the support groups that I'm from, which I totally relate to and love, where we've been going through this for so many years, and we're at a point where we're struggling, or it's just all the adult stuff that kids haven't gone through yet, and we want it to be lighthearted and uplifting, heartwarming, positive, fun for all the kids, and supportive for the parents as well. So she's created this, and I think it is phenomenal. I would have loved to be a part of this when I was a kid. I think it would have been great and so helpful to me. So I'm really, really grateful that she made this. And I'm a member of this group as well. So it is called TRICHSTERS and Company. And you guys, I know this is my own personal YouTube channel. It's for me, it's about my journey, but I just want to make sure that the youngsters are acknowledged here, because this is the very beginning of where all of us came from. And if we don't take care of them, where are we? It's just going to be this vicious cycle if we don't take care of them and give them this opportunity, and give them what we've learned. It's just going to keep going and going and going. Hopefully one day researchers and science will come up with a cure for this, but as of now, we just got to stick together and do what we can to support each other, and let's help these youngsters, right? Okay, so this is the group that my fellow mama Kelly created for her 8-year-old daughter. I keep saying 9. She's not 9. She's 8. Anyway, this is her group, and I'm a member. I'm actually an admin, but TRICHSTERS and Company. Yes. So let's just acknowledge all of you wonderful parents who are investing in your children. I love you for it. Yes. And for all you kids out there, bravo for being awesome. And you guys can beat this. Do everything you can. Anything you can do to avoid reaching up wherever it is you have, and get your toolbox, your trick toolbox. That's the key. Lila, your toolbox is fantastic. I'm totally jealous of it, and I totally want one just like yours, including your little journal. That's awesome. Love it. That's a really, really good advice. I actually am learning something from you. So, yeah. Please join TRICHSTERS and Company, all you kids and parents. I 100% advocate it and love you as always.